Hello everyone, welcome back to Write and Down. Having some troubles up here on the 7th level of the dungeon. Last time we failed to get anywhere with the shaman, so we're going to rotate back around to the black wizard. Let's see what spells and equipment we can have today. Each enemy's health randomly goes up 5 points or down 10 points, 50% chance for each option. You add 8 points to a random potion card, armor card, or gold coin card. Well, last time we did void spells, so let's try black arts. Then last time we had cursed potion. You add a cursed potion card to the deck of all levels, gives you 5 health points, or inflicts all enemies 5 damage points. Then take a cursed coin. You add a cursed gold coin to the deck of all levels, gives you 2 gold coins, or increases all gold cards by 2 coins. Or cursed armor. You add a cursed armor card to the deck of all levels, gives you 3 armor points, or increases all armor cards 3 points. Let's try for the armor today. Still dungeon level 7 food poisoning. Shouldn't have eaten the berries. We have altered status. And this is going to add health, armor, and gold to stuff. So let's take the extra maximum health. I'll take 1 key at every campsite. And I will take the max health increases when we kill bosses. Let's go. What type of movement does our equipment need here? Down, right, down. Well, for right now, I'm going to probably be avoiding a lot of what I can't deal with. Of course, we start with poison, burned, and frozen. So all of our gear doesn't work. We are losing health to poison, and we cannot heal while burn is active, so it's a whole problem. The poison has now gone, so we've lost half of our max health, and we can't recoup any of it until the burn has passed. And also, we're in a volcano, which is not ideal. What's our safest way through here? Because, oh boy, do we need to find a safe route through. We have no keys, so we can't go through the old padlock yet. We could do 1 fight, and then take some more burn. Seems to be about the best way we can go, honestly. I don't love it. Right, we have gotten past our frozen, so we can now start using this stuff. Where is this cursed armor card? Oh, it's there. But because it's right at the end of the level, it can't impact any of the other armor cards, so nothing to do with that right now. 9 and 13 is 22, but we do have some armor to back us up on that. But I just want to be out of this volcano. Right, we do have a key. I'm going to have to utilize it, I think, rather than doing this fight that would very nearly kill us. Because if we do this, you add 8 points to a random armor card, potion card, or gold coin card. So if we go right and down, rather than using the key, it could be this potion card, this armor card, this money card. So I think going down to 3 armor is probably not going to be advisable. Now we can't go through this lock as well. So let's go down here. Now this is worth 9 gold, which is incredible, but we would die to this guy immediately, so we have to skirt around it, unfortunately. But hopefully we'll actually be able to make some use of that soon. We can just barely survive this. Then we can add 3 armor points or 3 armor to all of our armor cards. Gave us 3 armor points. Can't afford the fire tablet, but if we go down, we'll add some value to a card. That is great, because then we can go armor, armor, lose 9 here, take the cash, and finally get to a campsite. By the time we get out of this campsite, the burn will be over. Lord knows we need it. We get an extra key. We currently have not been able to purchase anything that would help, so I think I'm going to opt for a a void rather than a snowland, I think. So let's just take all the armor we can, because we still can't heal. Although, 9 gold. Pretty good. If we go right and down, there's going to be no target for the black arts on this board. So I will take the confusion. Everyone, get your drinks ready. And every time that I forget that I'm confused and make a wrong move, you can all have a sip of your beverage. You can go right and down immediately. You inflict 1 damage point to all enemies when you move to a potion card. I should have checked what my stats were before getting confused. Alright, let's go right and down. This is now worth 9 gold. I think we should take that. So we have to go through this guy. Down, right, down isn't going to help us. We have to get through 2 fights to get on our way down. We will do 1 damage to everything when we move into a potion card, so let's do that. Then probably going to go for the 12 and 5, I think. You get 1 gold when you move right if your health points are less than 10. We could afford it. That was plus 1 gold. So presumably we currently have less than 10 health, which is not ideal. You inflict 5 damage points to the enemy before a battle if you are confused. I will take that. Then we cannot survive this fight, so we'll come down. We have 6 gold, so we'll get this as well. Randomly kill 1 enemy at the start of each level if you are poisoned. We are not currently confused. We can get to the end of this floor safely. Just getting rich off of this guy. We are confused. I'm going to go down, right. Let's go right and down again. Is that going to get me killed? We do have a key. If we go right and down, it will either make this worth 8 more or this worth 8 more. Or we could heal for 3, 7 armor and 4. I think we have to do that, unfortunately. So, 14 armor will get us through these fights. Just about. More cash for moving right with less than 10 HP. You inflict 5 points of damage before battle if you are confused. Let's pick up another one of those. We are not currently confused. But if we grab this, now we are confused. If we go right, we'll do 10 damage to this. Then we can go down and add value to something else. So that's worth 11 to us. I think we take it. Then the question is, are we going to survive through this? We're still confused. Let's go to the right. We did get gold for that. Right, we are alive. We have 6 HP. Oh, and we have a boss. Inflicts 8 points of confusion, damage, poison, burned, frozen, and blinded. Oh, but that's going to be a hoot. Right, well, we have our skull tabards, so let's get as confused as possible, as fast as possible. Then I might spend a key here to get past to 1 fight only, rather than 2 or 2. So we're confused. If we go down, we will add 8 armor to either one of these cards, or 8 cash to this. Go on then. Then we'll go down again. I don't want to risk this 9, so I'll spend a key. Right, so now none of this stuff works. And we have 8 of every status effect, which is scary, given that poison is going to hurt us for what very little health we currently have. Go down, we'll add a bunch of value to something. We are confused. So we're going to get 13 armor, but are we going to die from poison before that? Let's get some health. Generate 10 health points on down, 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 down. Sure. I don't have enough XP for it. We died to the poison. Alright, well, starting in a forest this time. We can get to that bottom row. That looks pretty safe to me. Extra key is incredibly welcome. What else? We've got an arrow, but we can't afford it. I don't really want to take more poison damage because we can't heal right now. So if we get poisoned, we're just going to die. So let's take the armor. Then we'll fight for 6. Then we have a key, which we can spare ourselves 9 HP for. This becomes giant, but we can't heal while we're burned anyway. I think we have to go down. Take the armor. Then we don't have any keys, so we have to go down. Then to get out of here safely, we can't go through this. We can't afford to go through that, so we have to go across the top here. The burn and the poison combo at the start is just brutal. Right, I think we're going to go right by a regeneration ring and move past here through this flyer. We have 4 HP. Now, we regenerated 4, except we didn't because we're still burnt. And we cannot survive any of these encounters here. Which is real rough. Oh, this is a nightmare. Yeah, the 9 poison just wrecks you before you ever have a chance to heal again. At least we're not in a volcano or a forest where we're going to get more burn or more poison. Give me armor. I will take 10 gold here. It's a hefty investment for the 13 attack fight we had to do. You inflict 5 damage points to an adjacent enemy in the direction you are moving after a battle. You get 10 armor points at the start of each level if you have 0 armor points. Right. I'm going to opt for this thing. Then 13 health we can deal with. Get 10 more cash. No keys. Right, we need armor then. So it's an adjacent enemy, isn't it? Yeah. That doesn't do anything. We move down to here. It's only in the direction we're moving. So if we hit this for 13, we would do 5 damage to the creature past it. But I'm just going to take Frozen because we need to keep the HP that we have right now. It's terrible. You inflict 5 damage points to one random enemy at the start of each level. I mean, 2 of those would be great, but I don't think we can survive that far down. With 17 minus 9 is 8. Is it 8? 17 minus 9? Yeah. And then another 9 that we don't have. If we go down first, though, we will add some value to something. The cash. I'm not mad about it, but at the same time, I need help. Now, we could get 3 armor here. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? We can attack here and then go around. So this is 5 damage points to one random enemy. Right, so they got wrecked. We have 1 key. We do not have 13 HP. But we need to plot our route here very carefully. We have 2 keys now, so we can come down, across, and then down again through the trap. I think is the only way we survive this. Or we could do ice trap into armor. You inflict 5 damage points to the enemy before a battle if you're on a volcano level. You add a 6 armor card to the deck of all future levels. I fancy that. 9 and 7 is 16. We have 14. And we're going to get 2 more, so we can afford both of those. Then we have 1 key left. We have to do this. Take the freeze, unfortunately. But then we get into a campsite. We can be unfrozen by the time we get out of the campsite. We have no key to go right and down with. But I think going right and down now for the potion and then making something bigger. We'll take the 13 armor. Then ice or confusion. We don't benefit from any biome particularly here. I'm going to take the confusion because I want to add extra stuff at the start. Like all this stuff at the start of level won't work if we take the ice trap going in. So you got hurt. There's the 6 armor card. We have no keys. We can't do right and down here. You get 2 health points after a battle in a forest. I think we're just going to have to go across the top row and then down. I'm confused. I'm confused. Right, we'll go for the less deadly enemy here. Get the armor. Again, the less deadly enemy. Take the armor. We go right and down now. We can get black arts to go off. Let's do that. We're not confused. If we got no keys, but there's a fairly safe route through here for 13. So follow the armors and down. Unfortunately, whatever that was, we can't get it. But we can go right, and down here. So this is a giant card. We can go via this 13 or that 13. So let's get the giant benefit of whatever this was. 12 health. Love it. Alright, I think this one's going a little bit better than last time. Down, right, down. Something big over here. I'll take it. We get a cursed helmet. You add 2 armor points to all armor cards when you move down if you have 0 armor. I feel like we're suddenly just trying to generate really big cards. I'll take some more blind. 13 is less than 6 and 9. And we'll go right and down. Making some big armor cards for ourselves. Getting out of this scorched wasteland. There's a boss at the end of here. In the Wasteland, I think it's the Bone Dragon. The Bone Dragon, I think, does more damage to us than everything that we kill on our way to it this floor. So if we could just avoid combat for the most part, I'd be really grateful. We do have 2 keys, and that looks like an armor card. 22. Inflicts 22 points of damage. Each enemy you kill in this level raises dead dragons' damage by 5 points. So we just get through that. Because our hunting dagger was in place, your max health is increased by 3 points after a battle with a boss. I think we only got 2. That looks like a bug, but not the biggest thing in the world. I'll try and remember to report that to the devs. We go right and down, we're burning a key. I'd rather go down, right, down. You inflict 5 damage points to all enemies if you are poisoned. You get 5 health points. I'm going to go down here just to get black arts to go off, because I'm not that interested in being poisoned. Then a void or a forest, a fire trap or a blindness trap. What we have, these are not volcanoes. 5 damage points to the random enemy at the start of each level. You inflict 5 damage points to an adjacent enemy in the direction you're moving after a battle. I will take the cash. Then let's go down again and get some minor healing. And off to the forest we go. Right, let's go right and down immediately for black arts. Don't know what got big out there. You get 10 health points after a battle if your health points are less than 10. Yes. Down, right. That's a 6 armor card, I think. I have 2 keys. I want to save some keys at this point if I can really help it. Big potion is great. You can do right, down. Make a giant armor card. Love it. We cannot afford strawberries or a life bow. I don't really want to spend 2 keys on this, so we're just going to burn through all of our armor to do that. You can afford this. You add 5 points to all potion cards when you move into a poison trap. I don't love it. But this bottom row, I do quite fancy. So to do that, we're going to have to go through the distilled poison. Just suffering through that quite a lot. This looks okay if we want to give up 1 key. Or we can do a 13 and a 16 fight. Let's do that. We can heal twice on our way down with minor healing. Last one of this forest. You got her. You are poison. Add 5 points to all potion cards when you move through a poison trap. Poisoned claws. We could afford it if we go directly right. You inflict 5 damage points to an adjacent enemy in the direction you are moving if you are poisoned. I mean, I don't love it. We're going to go right, down. This becomes 10 gold. Then I'm going to come across, grab this, and then going down again is going to add 8 points to this potion. That keeps us in some health while we're still poisoned. We can do down, right, down. Snowland and Void. I think I just prefer the Void in general. I will take more cash, then Blindness and the Void. More minor healing as we go. Right. Probably definitely doing down here because I don't want to do the Mindbreaker fight and we're about to do Black Arts. Buying a Void Ring on the way. You inflict 5 damage points to all enemies when you move right if your health is less than 10. Right, not too bad, not too bad. 4 keys now is a nice backup to have. You get 1 health point when moving to the right. You absorb 4 health points from adjacent enemies after a battle. We are now confused. I'm going to come this way because getting this cursed armor now isn't going to impact any of the armor cards. Alright, level 18. We're getting there. We're making some decent progress. Very safe route through here if we want to spend a key. Do I want to increase this cash for 2 fights? Not really. I'll take the armor. And now we're at full health with decent armor, which is lovely. Let's do right down. Oh, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll go through this. But I still think... we can do fight, cash, potion, key, fight, weird gloves. Or we can do fight, armor, fight, armor, living shield. You get 2 armor points for a battle if you're on a void level. Let's try for the weird gloves. We are not confused. We will be able to afford these after all this. Almost filled up our trinkets box. And it's the annoying mind guy again. So 8 damage and 8 of each of the condition to be added. We're not going to be able to afford a skull tabard, unfortunately. I'm going to take a bunch of armor. Take this fight. Reimburse that key to myself. We get all the conditions. The biggest problem here is the poison and the fire causing the poison to do damage to us while we can't heal because we're burnt. Let's go down immediately and make something big. We are confused. Don't know what became big yet. No idea how much experience we have either. I'm going to opt to go right here. That looks like an 11 heal, perhaps. Randomly kill 1 enemy if you are burned. You get 5 armor points. Can't afford it. I don't want poison particularly, so we're just committing to going down or right. The devs have fixed the trick where you could highlight over your destination cards to see what might shine in your inventory. That no longer happens. That got fixed. Go down. Or not. Do we have anything that works when we're poisoned? Add 5 points to all potion cards when you move into a poison trap. Well, there are no potion cards for this poison trap to benefit. But I would like this stuff to be working. So let's take the poison. And then we have choice of volcano or wasteland. You inflict 5 damage points to the enemy before a battle if you are on a volcano. Alright then, let's do that. No longer confused. Nice and simple. Need to get that health back up, but the poison is about to be over. Do I risk not being able to heal for a bit? Yeah, we can get through here without many fights. Obviously, we would like to do enough fights that we can afford a skill the next time we shop. Although, because we didn't buy a skill in the last camp, we're almost guaranteed to be able to afford one in the next one. So, combat now, not a particular priority for us. Not confused. Heal me. Take a key. More armor, please and thank you. Level 24. Can't afford anything. Let's just do a fight here with the armor that we have. $11. I can deal with 11. Especially when it becomes 6 after losing 5. I'm going to start with a down here to get black arts to go off. That is worth 15 armor to us now. That is an easy choice. And just as we get to camp, the burn has worn off, so we can get some healing going. We have 9 keys now, which is a lot. So I think I am going to go right down here into the center. That's worth 9 cash to us. Do I have a preference of forest or snowland? Only that our potions get bigger in a forest. I will take confusion over blinded. And we'll go to the forest. Especially because we're not burnt anymore. Poison isn't quite as terrifying as it once was. Go right. We could go down and make something big. But I think I would rather just take this fight and get the clean getaway. Right and down would be really nice for black arts. Not sure it's worth it for the poison though. We can afford a growth stone. You get 1 health point when you move down. If we spend multiple keys to do it. Possibly not as worth it then. But there's no really great path through here. I think it's at least 2 fights under poison. Or we spend 2 keys and do it for 2 fights and skip the poison. Which doesn't seem great to me. If we take this extra 12 armor, we just burn it by fighting 2 big things immediately. We go right down. There's nothing to make big with black arts. So I think we're just going to have to fight 2 21ers in a row. We actually managed to use our ice spear though. Right, here we can get through safely at the cost of 2 keys. Or we can buy a growth stone. I will grab one of those. Do I want another distilled poison? Not terribly. You add 5 points to all potion cards when you move to a poison trap. Well, we can move to this poison trap. These become really big. I will spend a key here. Then, do I want 10 and 10? And, oh yeah, 10 and 10 and no fight, rather than taking the armor. Nearly back to full health. Boss next floor. Can't afford the ring. But that does give us a pretty safe way through. Can't afford the growth stone, so I will take the potion. Then I think this is the one we have to kill worms on. Forest Spirit Boss. Inflicts 25 damage points. Each green tunneler that you kill reduces forest spirit damage by 5 points. So there are 3 green tunnelers on the board. And it looks like we only are going to get the opportunity to kill 2 along the way. But if we burn some keys, we can do it incredibly efficiently. Right, we've unlocked the nature book. You get 1 health point with each movement if you are on a forest level. You add 2 armor points to all armor cards. You randomly kill 1 enemy if you are burned. You inflict 8 damage points to all enemies if you are poisoned. Right, I'm going to go reinforce armor, I think. Let's go down for black arts immediately. That makes this giant, which is nice. Grab that. Then we don't need the health, so we'll take the coin. I will get blinded, and we are off to the Snowlands. Alright. That's a lot of fights. I'm gonna do my best to avoid getting frozen. 5 damage to enemies before volcano levels. No, I'm gonna hold out just for safe turns. If we pick up a frost bandage, we have then capped out our inventory, which means we can't find items on subsequent floors that we don't already own. So with that in mind, I actually will buy another ice tome. Just so that we can't afford the frost bandage. Right, we have no armor currently, so when we move down, I think we add more armor. You add 2 armor points to all armor cards when you move down if you have 0 armor. And if we do down here, we'll reinforce the armor as well. So this will become 13. That's 23. That basically gives us a free fight on the way through. No bad thing. 34. Can't afford that guy. 25 and 21, 28 and 11. I think 28 and 11 is probably the best we're going to get here. Of course, our spear doing work for us when we're attacking in straight lines. Get 5 damage points to an adjacent enemy in the direction you are moving. That's what we've already got, but we can't afford another one. We don't have an ice bow yet. Not that interested. I think I'm just gonna come through here, make these worth more. Get to camp. Volcano now does 10 damage to every enemy we fight as we go through. Wasteland, you get 1 gold coin after a battle. So I think we definitely want the volcano. Do down, right, right, down. Giant armor card and ice trap. No, I don't want the ice trap because I want my ice tome to be working as soon as we walk in here. You inflict 5 damage points to an enemy before a battle if you are on a wasteland level. I'm hesitant to do this because if I buy this, then new items can't spawn. Although I have no idea if I've bought items from each different biome or not. Alright, let's do it. poison is gone. I really don't want to be burned right now. I will sacrifice another key because we have so many. And we'll go this way around to replenish that key. Straight shot around the bottom, I think. Can't afford this. Right, lost a lot of armor there, but our health remains reasonably good. We have loads of keys. Let's do down and make these armors worth more. Then we'll do right and down, make these armors worth more. Then we'll do right, right, and down, make this potion really big. Oh, we've already healed up to max through other means anyway. That's fine, no problem with that. Boss. Inflicts you 22 damage points. Damage dealt is reduced for each burned point you suffer. Okay. There's 3 burn traps right there. Do I want to suffer them though? 25 and 22. This will get reduced by 10. We're at full health. So I think we don't have to worry about that too much. So for 22 turns of movements, we cannot heal. So let's worry about armor. Big armor. Get 1 gold coin, inflict 8 points of damage to all enemies if you are poisoned, get 5 armor points. Easy choice. Snowland versus Void. Let's take more burn, then go to the Void. Right, 10 levels left. Do we have any Void appropriate gear? Not really. Can't afford the scissors. We're going to attack them and it will go through them with the ice spear. $16 turns before we can heal again. This looks like a reasonably safe path through. I will take the 9 armor ahead of this fight. Then we can get through here with 1 fight. The burn is over. We can heal again. Still confused. We can get through this with 1 fight. I don't benefit from being confused particularly, although I can save a key for it. Right, level 45. Last one of this biome, and then we'll find out what our last biome for the run is. Let's go down and add armor to everything. Let's go down and do a black arts. And then I'm going to go cursed armor. Don't know if I can afford this void ring. We couldn't, but we already had one. That's why we were able to see it. Right, last camp of the game. You get the gold coin value in health points when you get a gold coin card. Very interesting. Right, we have a bunch of keys. We could do a writing down. We care about Volcano versus Snowland. We want Volcano, that's for sure. So let's go through this. And I'm actually just going to take the 19 armor here. Get the burn, and we go to the Volcano. So we're doing 10 damage to enemies before combat here. We have 6 keys. Just gonna try and avoid fights as much as feasibly possible. Very, very nice floor that. Again, another great floor here. Let's go all the way through here. 49. And then we just have a boss to contend with. Got plenty of keys to skirt around all of this. So much armor. Dragon. Inflicts 22 points of damage. Does not count if we are burnt. But with 104 armor, we're going to waltz through there. And we are victorious. New dungeon unlocked. Ancient Guardians. New monsters on your way. These powerful enemies will inflict you damage and altered status. My favorite. Alright, another win down. Join me next time. We will be taking the Brute out into dungeon level 8 with the Ancient Guardians. Start the game with the Gold Ripper artifact. You get 1 gold coin after a battle with an Ancient Guardian. Start the game with a Sharp Dagger artifact. You get 2 extra experience points after battle with an Ancient Guardian. Alright, for now though, that is going to be everything. If you have not subscribed yet, but you enjoy these videos, please consider doing so. I think I'm at 977 subscribers at the moment, and I would love to get to 1,000. Otherwise, if you enjoyed the video, maybe hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.